So I know it's a stretch to think that we're going to get back hunky-dory with Russia and China, but I really think that there's room for it because there is an Islamic threat within China as well as within Russia, and I think that we could come to an understanding so that we could approach this threat in a concerted effort and might even avoid hot warfare involving Iran and the rest of the Muslim world that's currently in an active form of warfare of some kind. So where do we go from there? One is, I think that provided we understand who our enemy is and we understand what our capabilities are, whether it's collective capability or individual capability, I think Congress needs to debate this, and I think they need to declare war on the threat. Formal declaration of war. Second thing is, I think we need to begin a draft. In my book, I talk about recreating a modified draft. Please refer to the book as to my reasoning, but I think that it has a lot of merit. I think, to paraphrase something that Winston Churchill said, the group of officers and non-commissioned officers in our military, Marine Corps and Army principally, special operations in the Navy, the Navy SEALs, over the last decade or more, we as a country never owed so much to so few. As Winston Churchill said about the Royal Air Force during the Battle of Britain. We cannot continue to go back to this well. They have been bled dry. Many of them have gotten out of the service prematurely because they have post-traumatic stress due to multiple deployments. Just speaking for myself, I spent 24 years in the Navy. My generation of officers from the Naval Academy over a 20-year career spent fewer deployments in our 20-year careers than what the young men and women of today's military have spent in the last 5 to 6 years. That's inexcusable and it can't continue. And a way around it is draft. The other thing about a draft is, as I said earlier in the video, is it would involve the American people in a true way. And with a modified draft, we would have across the political spectrum. Right now, we have a military that's largely made up of people from Texas, which is a conservative state. If it weren't for Texas, we would not have a viable military. We need to do something about that. We need to involve the people from where I'm from in Massachusetts, as well as from California and the upper Midwest, that are currently sitting out their responsibilities living in a free republic. So bring back the draft, declare war, and hopefully cooperate with actions with China and Russia. Lastly is, once we put this together, I think we need to issue an ultimatum to the Muslim world. And this includes what we consider to be our friends, such as Saudi Arabia, Qatar, or Qatar, anyone who, Indonesia, that considers us friends. We need to let them know that this will not continue, that they can no longer sponsor this worldwide Muslim warfare against the West. The ultimatum should be live and let live. I know this is anathema to Islam, which says, hey, you either become a convert to Islam or you're going to die, and that's unacceptable. And until the Muslim world renounces this threat, then we should go about systematically destroying the Muslim world that's in active warfare.